Okay, look, I know I'm a little late to this news, but at the same time, I really wanted to talk about it, and I just felt the need to, so let's begin, shall we? So I'm pretty sure we're all aware by now that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 releases in March of next year. And let me just tell you, I am as hyped as you are. And of course, like a lot of movies before they release, Sonic 4 has had quite a lot of reports alleging certain things about it. But the main topic I want to talk about today is actually not Sonic 4, but rather another Sonic Cinematic Universe film that we know is coming in 2028. Now, recently it was of course announced that Paramount were working on a untitled Sonic event film releasing in December 2028, only a year after Sonic 4. Now, of course, as of the time of me recording this video, the title of this film and the exact premise are still unconfirmed. But today, I would like to talk to you about my personal favorite theory. Of course, Paramount have previously stated that they want the Sonic movies to be like Avengers level events. And here's what I'm thinking. What if the 2028 movie is going to be like the Avengers Assemble for the SCU? You know, think of it as something like, obviously, Avengers was like a big event for the MCU, like a big team-up movie that they had been building towards with all the previous films. Like the DCEU had Justice League as its team-up event movie. Just think of that, but with the Sonic cinematic universe. You can just picture how great this is going to be. And I think I speak for pretty much the whole fan base when I say this. What better game to adapt in Sonic's history to turn into like an Avengers level film for a cinematic universe based on this franchise than Sonic Heroes? And yes, this is a pretty heavy rumor regarding the 2028 Sonic movie. Now, for those who aren't familiar, Sonic Heroes was a Sonic game published in 2003, and also one of my earlier Sonic games from when I was growing up with the franchise. It was also the third full 3D Sonic game to ever be released. The game consisted of pretty much every main hero in the Sonic franchise at this point, being split into separate teams and all working together to take down Dr. Eggman, who, like always, is trying to conquer the world again. The teams in this game include Team Sonic, which consists of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, of course, the main trio. Team Dark, consisting of Shadow, Rouge, and E123 Omega. Team Rose, which consists of Amy, Big, Cream, and Cheese, and Team Chaotix, which of course, as we all know, consists of Vector, Charmy, and Espio. The game had this pretty big central theme of teamwork and friendship, which I think is a very wholesome message for a Sonic game to have. The game was a pretty well received one, and by 2007, the game had sold over 3.41 million copies. And yeah, like I said, this was one of my early Sonic games when I was a kid, so you can imagine that I do get a bit of nostalgia just talking about it with you guys right now. And yes, while the game did receive mixed reviews upon its release, and even to this day continues to get a bit of criticism, there's no denying that Sonic Heroes is indeed a classic game. And it's still a fan favorite. I mean, look how hyped fans get hearing Crush 40 perform it live. God, that guy is my spirit animal. Anyway, the point is, if Paramount really wants to do an Avengers-style movie for the SCU, it's gotta be Sonic Heroes. Like, it's just perfect! Okay, I'm addressing all the pros of a Sonic Heroes movie. I feel like it's about time I address at least a con or two. Like, for instance, we've already got Team Sonic completely built up. We've already got Shadow, which is one member of Team Dark, and of course, one member of Team Rose, which is, of course, Amy. Obviously, we are missing quite a few characters like Rouge, Big, Cream. You get what I mean, right? And obviously, we haven't had any members of Team Chaotix brought into the movies yet. Then again, that doesn't mean that they haven't been confirmed canon within the movie timeline. Because if you actually go back and read the Sonic 2 prequel comic, you can actually see in one panel, like if you zoom in, you can see two rather familiar faces. These are, of course, Espio the Chameleon and Vector the Crocodile. And these little antenna things I think might be Charmy? So, yeah, it's already been confirmed that these characters do exist in the SCU. We haven't seen them in any actual movies yet, and we don't actually know who's going to play them. But guys, if you are going to cast Vector, please can we have Seth Rogen? Or maybe they'll introduce Team Chaotix in a future Season 2 of Knuckles if that happens, which I think would actually make perfect sense. Like, come on guys, wouldn't it be epic to see a Sonic Heroes official film adaptation with the Crush 40 theme playing in like the end credits, or like during a battle scene like Live and Learn did with Sonic 3? I think I'd actually cry hearing that in the cinema, and like singing along every single word. Oh my god. Okay, going mildly off topic, there is one other character that I want to talk about regarding their future returns in the Sonic movies, and that character is, of course, Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik. Now, ever since, like, Sonic 3 came out, one of the biggest questions regarding the fourth film and the future of the SCU going forward is, will Eggman be returning? And yeah, it does seem pretty likely. Paramount, like, it has been reported that Jim Carrey is in talks with Paramount to return for Sonic 4. But here's the thing, should Eggman be brought back? Personally, I have mixed feelings about that. Because if you were to ask me if I wanted Eggman back, I would say maybe. Well, no to having the same one that we saw at the end of Sonic 3, sacrificing himself and redeemed himself as a hero, because I feel like that was just a perfect send-off for his character. But if they do bring Eggman back as like an alternate universe variant or some kind of alternate version of Eggman, if you know what I mean, then I'd actually be fine with that. But as for bringing the same one back into the movies, I would say no. So, while I don't want Eggman back, as in the Eggman that we saw in the last three movies, I would probably be okay with, like, an alternate variant of the character. Like a Deadpool and Wolverine type situation. Like, really, for me, it depends on how they decide to handle it. But at the same time, I get it. They want to do a Sonic cinematic universe based on this franchise. And Eggman is, like, literally the main villain of the Sonic franchise as a whole. He's the one that's always coming back. If they want to do something like that, that's fine. But just don't bring back the Eggman that we saw get this really big arc in Sonic 3. Like, try find another way around it. Like, try find some way to bring Eggman back in a way that doesn't spoil his arc in the third movie. But, really, what do you guys think? Is a Sonic Heroes movie the right step to take for the big event movie coming in 2 years? Or do you think it might be a little bit too soon for that? Do you think Eggman is better off left in the past, or do you think there is some way Jim Carrey can be brought back into these films? Let me know in the comments, and, I'd love to read them. This is Max Rules, and, goodbye. Oh my god, this video is literally over 9 minutes long. I have never... That is a record for this channel, really.